guys, my name is Lindsay and welcome back to my channel. And this time around I'm doing a Penpal video. So this is my second video that I've done on my channel, but I decided to do another one. So I am actually on my way to work. I just went and dropped off my letter at the post office, and sorry this is like so shaky. I've never done like a vlogger style type of like introduction or video, so to speak, so I apologize if it's not the best. Hopefully this video kind of sparks inspiration, because I'm not the best at junk journaling. I'm really not. I'm learning as I go, and I mean it's getting a little bit better. So hopefully you guys are into pen paling as much as I am, and if anything, onto the video. So this time around I'm doing a pen pal letter to Corey, and I usually like to stick with neutrals and pretty much just anything within that color palette. I will be quite honest, I didn't want to be strictly to what I felt comfortable, because I still wanted to have a specific type of theme, and I just didn't know how to incorporate that in my pen pal. So I was thinking for quite a bit, and I just felt like kind of doing cottagecore. I've honestly have never attempted to do anything cottagecore related or inspired, but for this time around I just decided to do so. And the reason why I did that was I was really feeling the color cream. I don't know why, but I was just in that type of mindset of wanting to make everything revolve around that color. So of course my pen pal style, I like to basically scrapbook or junk journal, and really relied a lot on my materials to kind of give that scrapbook look. So I pretty much use a combination of different things, and I'll have all my materials listed down below, but basically I use some of the papers from the junk journal edition from Notebook Therapy, and I also used a lot of the stickers in washi tape from the Cottage pals, I believe that's what it's called, from Notebook Therapy as well. But I also kind of went through what I had for stationery, like stickers and I guess ephemera, but didn't really know the scheme I was truly going for. Essentially I wanted to work backwards, and instead of starting with my letter, I wanted to start with the actual envelope itself. So I usually like to do my envelope being in a craft paper type of material, but I just felt like with my materials, like the color scheme I was going for, it would just look too bland. So I decided to do it on a white colored envelope, and I actually really liked the pop that it gave, because I really wanted the cream color to just kind of pop through. Now, honestly, I went in with this completely in the dark. I did not know where I wanted to lay things, because I don't really pre-plan my materials. I pretty much just set up my pen pal letter, and I just looked through everything that I may have on hand. For me, like I said, I'm still learning as it goes when it comes to basically scrapbooking, but at least for me, and this may be different for other people, I notice that you definitely get more of a scrapbook feeling from how you layer if you kind of cover up harsh lines and I guess awkward curves. So it's very weird to explain it, but like here I'm kind of trying to figure out how I want to lay this sticker flower, because I wanted to kind of cover a specific portion of like the roundedness of the cream colored paper that I had taped, and I also wanted to create a little bit of like different ambiances. So sometimes I would use like more elegant styled materials, other times I would use more cutesy like the bear sticker, but I also wanted to incorporate some hand-drawn elements just because it gives it more of a organic look. So even though my scheme is very neutral, very brown heavy, I still wanted to incorporate some black because it gives it a little bit of a refresher and you just don't feel too suffocated with the color scheme. But ultimately, I think it came out really cute, and I unintentionally kind of incorporated yellow and oranges too. I was really just trying to stick with beige, cream, and green. I don't know, I just felt like that's just what's really appropriate for spring, because my pen pal actually lives in Germany. So I know that in Germany they kind of experience the exact same seasons that I do here in America. So hopefully by the time she gets my letter, it should start being spring. I don't know, the last couple days we've been having really warm weather, and it's like that full spring that they call it. And now literally today, as I do this voiceover, I woke up and there's snow outside. So I'm just like, I cannot get a break with the weather. So hopefully this letter, being very cottagecore inspired, very nice nature like colors, doodles, little like drawings, just brings out my will for spring to arrive. But yeah, basically I am the first one to send out my letter. I kind of am always been the one to wait for my pen pal to send me something, so this time around I wanted to be the one to kind of initiate it. So I was actually very afraid of overdoing basically how much I'm putting into a letter. I don't know, I always make this joke, like in real life I'm very talkative to the point where it can get annoying, and I feel like I also kind of do that in my writing. Like I write way too much, and I don't know, I just feel like it could be overwhelming. That's the only word I can think of. But for me, if I do like international pen paling, I want there to be enough, I guess, like substance in my letters, because of how much my pen pal has to wait and how long it takes from my, how long it takes my letter to get from one country to another. But this time around, I really wanted to stick with one letter. So I wanted to kind of really make this letter look the way I wanted it to look. So I typically like to make the corners be my junk journal style and have the main component of the page be empty for me to write. Because this is going to be a one letter letter, I wanted to do both corners. I did it opposite side, so it gives it a little bit more visual, I guess, just because I just feel like it's aesthetically more pleasing and it doesn't look too cluttered. That's the one thing I personally always have a fear of, is that am I doing too much? Am I putting too little? I'm not sure. So I kind of want to make sure that wherever I'm placing things, it's very intentional and it's very, I guess, smart for spacing. I don't know if that even made sense, but it's just like when you're trying to reorganize your room and you want to be smart with how things are laid out and how things are basically organized so you can get the most maximum amount of space. That's pretty much my ideology when it comes to my lettering. So pretty much I really tried hard to keep it down to one letter, and I did manage to do that. I honestly was kind of going through everything that I may have for material. So I really like to send washi tape swatches just because, one, I have way too many like washi tape to where my boyfriend thinks that I have a problem, but that's okay because you can never have too many washi tape. Like a lot of people like to collect shoes. I like to collect washi tape. So I just feel like it's not too bad. So I went ahead and threw in a couple of goodies into my letter. So I first started off with going through all that I had when it comes to pen paling and junk journaling, and I gifted some cute little memo pads. I also kind of gave this like sticker sheet and a couple of things that I had purchased from Stationery Pal. If you guys don't know anything about Stationery Pal, check them out. They have really cute materials, anything from like washi tape to pens to markers, anything like that, and it's super affordable. So I kind of went ahead and threw a couple of things in there, and some other stuff that I had purchased from small shops on Etsy. So it's like a real, I guess, like hodgepodge of things that I just felt like would match the theme. But hopefully Corey really does like everything that I kind of put into the letter, because like I said, I'm more of a neutral gal, and going a little bit more into cottagecore, which I've never done, was so fun but so challenging, and hopefully she likes this letter. So if you guys want more Penpal content, make sure you thumbs up this video and let me know like what theme I should do next when it comes to letters. But until next time, guys, bye.